we will learn about fraction. Fraction is a part of a whole thing or a part of a whole collection. A fraction has two parts. One is numerator and the other one is denominator. Numerator is the part that is written above the line and the denominator is the part written below the line. Now this slide will make clear. If we write a fraction, the fraction is written as P by Q, and Q is a proper fraction, has the greater denominator and lower numerator. 2 is the numerator and 5 is the denominator. What is the function of denominator? The denominator says that a whole thing is divided into 5 equal parts. What does the numerator say? The numerator says that how many portions, how many parts out of 5 parts we have selected. Now let us see this. Fraction means part of a collection or a whole. But in this case, we can see that the whole thing is not divided equally. So fraction is part of a whole which is divided equally into parts, or a part of a collection and the collection is divided equally. In the second case, in C, the whole thing is not divided into equally. In the D, it is also not divided equally. In this case, only in the case of B, the whole square is divided into 4 equal parts and each part is same as the other. Next, let us come here. How much part is each part? We have seen that this is a flag. The flag has blue, white and red part. Each part is how many parts total? 3 parts. Out of 3 parts, what is the fraction for red? It is 1 by 3. What is the fraction for white? It is 1 by 3. What is the fraction for blue? It is 1 by 3. Then let us come to the next slide. Here we can see that these figures are taken from the Google only. We can see a circle and the circle is equally divided into 3 equal parts. Out of 3 equal parts, 2 parts are shaded green. How can we write this as numerator by denominator? Numerator says how many parts are selected or how many parts are colored or how many parts are written, etc. So 2 parts here is the numerator, and into how many parts it is divided? Into 3 parts. Denominator tells that into how many parts the whole thing or the whole collection is divided. Let us move to next. Here we can see that a circle is there and or it has 5 equal parts and each part is same as the other. How can we say that what is the fraction for each part? The fraction for each part is 1 by 5th. How can we know that all the parts are same? We can do this by cutting the parts and keeping one over another. So 1 by 5 plus 1 by 5 plus 1 by 5 plus 1 by 5 plus 1 by 5 is equal to 5 by 5 or a whole circle. Let us come to the next. Here we can see part of a collection. Now in this collection, how many marbles are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if someone says, give me 2/3 of your collection. Give me 2/3 of your collection. Now I have told that 2/3 means 3 says that the 6 marbles are divided into 3 equal parts. 6 marbles are divided into 3 equal parts. What does that mean? 6 divided by 3. So in each group we will get 2 marbles. So out of these 3 groups we are taking out the 2 groups. It means 2/3 of 6 is equal to 4 marbles. Okay, 2/3 of 6. That means 2 by 3 into 6 is equal to 4. Let us come to this equivalent fraction. Equivalent fractions are the fractions which has different numerator and denominator but has the same value. We can see half. We can see 2 by 4. The half is, it is divided into more parts, but those total parts equals half. 2 by 4, then next is divided into 6 equal parts, out of 6 3, because half of 6 is 3, half of 8 is 4. So all these are called as, how can we get the equivalent fraction? We can get the equivalent fraction by multiplying numerator and denominator by the same number. 1 into 2, 2 into 2, 4, 1 into 3, 2 into 3, 1 into 4, 2 into 4. Let us come to this one. Suppose a figure is given like this and the lines are not there. How much is shaded? How can we know? Here we can see a small square. So what we have to do? We have to draw lines the way I have drawn. Okay? And then we can guess how many squares like this can fill the whole rectangle. Then we can say that, for example, here I have drawn lines and we have made columns and rows. How many squares are there here? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here there are 16 squares. Out of 16 square, 1 square is colored yellow. So how can we write that? We can write the portion for the colored part is 1 by 16th. Now here we can see different types of fraction. 16 by 6. Okay. So what we see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 plus 6, 12. 12 plus 4, 16. Okay. All the circles are divided into 16 equal parts. Out of 16 equal parts, how many are shaded fully? 2 are shaded fully. Okay. Then what about from the third circle? Out of this third circle, in the third circle, out of the 6 parts, we have colored 4 parts. So 16 by 6 means each circle is divided into 6 parts. So 6 parts, we have divided the circles into 6 parts. How many are shaded? 6 plus 6, 12. 12 plus 4, 16. 16 by 6. It is not a proper fraction. It is called an improper fraction. Why improper fraction? Because the denominator is 6. The denominator here is less, but the numerator is more. So that is why it is an improper fraction. Now how to convert improper fraction to mixed fraction? What is a mixed fraction? Mixed fraction means whole plus proper fraction. What is proper fraction? Proper fraction is 1 when numerator is small, denominator is big. So in this case we see the 2 holes are already colored. That is why we have written here 2. Now in the third circle, out of 6 parts, how many are colored? 4 parts are colored. Okay. So we can find from improper to mixed fraction, we can find out by dividing. So by dividing we can find out. For example, here we can see 16 by 6. It means we will divide 16 by 6. 6 to 12 and the remainder is 4. How can we write this? What will we write here? 2. It means the 2 holes are colored. So 2 remainder by divisor. Okay. Quotient remainder by divisor. So this is a mixed fraction. Now to convert into improper fraction, 6 into 2, 12. 12 plus 4, 16. 16 by 6. I hope you have understood.